Hello everybody, welcome back to the Fremont Debate Academy, and today we're going to be talking all about confidence and how to become a confident speaker, because being confident is one of the most important factors in being a good speaker. And I think Yoda agrees, being a confident speaker will definitely help you become a successful speaker. So what is confidence? Confidence is a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. For today's thing and this whole series, we're going to be talking about confidence in the perspective of being a confident speaker. So having confidence is believing in yourself as a speaker and as your ability to present. So how are we going to do this? We're going to be teaching you how to become more confident through intrapersonal and interpersonal communication. They're two different words. So we're going to start with intrapersonal communication. What is it? It's communicating with yourself. Now, I know this sounds a little bit weird, but it's actually really important. So if you understand yourself, you can help others understand what you're saying. And so what I mean by this is if you aren't confident in yourself, why will others have confidence in you? And so interpersonal communication is literally just you talking to yourself, writing, thinking, doing anything that's kind of giving you the pep talk or the belief or the confidence to go out there and to give an amazing speech. And so Carl here is going to help me show you what interpersonal communication can look like. So Carl says, you're going to get out there and you're going to catch that red dot. He's giving himself a pep talk, and in doing so, he's doing intrapersonal communication and helping him build his own confidence. Because, Carl is going to get that red dot. So what does intrapersonal communication do? It allows you to be able to think and formulate your thoughts quickly, and it helps you become more persuasive. And the reason I say this is that if you've given yourself a pep talk, if you're confident, you feel like you can handle anything. And if you feel like you can handle anything, you can. And so that's why we stress confidence so much, and we always tell you should be confident in yourself as a speaker. And whenever I always talk to a student and they tell me that they don't feel confident, I always ask them this question. Do you know the information? Have you done your research? Have you written your case? Have you prepared for this debate? And usually, or most of the time, they answer that they have. And so if you're prepared, why aren't you confident? You should be confident. You know exactly what to say. And if you've done your research, you should also know what your opponent might say. And so you are ready for anything. So you should just be confident in your ability as a debater. And I always like to tell them that you can do this. It's a great way to become confident. It's also a great thing to tell yourself. Before a round, just tell yourself, I can do this. Because that's such an important part. It helps you believe in yourself, which is the key to being confident. So now we're going to talk a little bit about interpersonal communication. Interpersonal communicating is when you're communicating with others, with other people, which is basically public speaking. And for this, confidence is key. So you need to build intrapersonal communication, and you have to be very good at that to be a good interpersonal communicator or to be good at public speaking. And so those are how both of those communications work. And so make sure that you believe in yourself and that you're confident in yourself, and you'll be a good speaker. And so I'm going to give you some common tips or some helpful things to know about being confident or, what to do in a debate. First, and side note, this can also be relevant to outside of a debate as well. So being confident can unsettle your opponents. So whether this be, maybe you're in your school student government runoff and you're running for a position, or in a debate, walking in and being really confident can be nerve-wracking to your opposition. I mean, walking into a room where you see someone else who's also really confident, looking like they're going to win that debate, that can be nerve-wracking. So if you're ever in that position, don't worry. You should be just as confident because they might be thinking the same thing in their own head. Also, be confident no matter what. If you feel like you're losing, if you feel like you messed up, if you made a mistake, it doesn't matter. Be confident. And the reason I say this is becoming nervous, showing signs of weakness, kind of a decreased level of confidence is a really, really obvious indicator that you're either weak in that point or that you made a mistake or that you feel flustered. So if you stay confident, maybe your opponent won't catch that mistake, or maybe who you're presenting to, they won't realize you made a mistake. So always, always, always stay confident no matter what. Also, in direct response to like a POI or something, keep your responses simple and direct. This can also be really useful if you have to answer questions in a presentation. Don't expand too much on what the person asked. Really just respond specifically on what they asked. And the reason I say this is that it'll help you keep your answer more accurate. The more you talk and try to expand on a topic, it can make you more likely to make a mistake and it can make you more nervous. So if you just focus on directly answering their question, you're probably going to be more confident and you'll be able to answer the question better without kind of worrying about messing up. In addition, if your opponent is uncertain about something or didn't respond well, highlight it and bring it back up again. And so this directly correlates to when I talked about be confident no matter what. As I'm telling you, be confident no matter what, your opponent is probably thinking the same thing. If you see their confidence level decrease, if you see that they're getting nervous, you know that you're doing something right or that they messed up. So if they do mess up, they make a mistake, you obviously want to bring it back up in a debate. And so this is important to know that you should be able to understand when a person becomes less confident because it can help you in a debate. So thank you so much for watching our video. Like and subscribe for more content.